Ashford University. It discusses that creating art improves the functional connectivity of the brain as well as the visual cortex. Researchers liken creating art to exercise for the brain and suggest that it may help keep the mind sharp and lucid even into old age.
The brain even changes when we look at a beautiful piece of art, increasing blood flow to the brain by as much as 10%.
In a study done in Germany of 2014, they studied the neural effects of art with 28 post-retirement adults. Half of them created art in a class and the other half went to the museum to observe the art.
It was stated in the article that art represented a powerful resource for mental and physical well-being, but they wanted to further study what was happening to a neural level.
They were able to discern that those involved in visual art production showed greater spatial improvement and functional connectivity between the frontal and parietal cortices. That functional connectivity was related to psychological resilience.
Art interventions have been found to have stabilizing effects on the individual by reducing stress, increasing self-reflection and self-awareness, altering behavior and thinking patterns, and also normalizing heart rate, blood pressure, and cortisol levels.
According to our second source, these are the products of prolonged art practice. T0 represents brain scans before the art intervention, and T1 represent brain scans after the art intervention. As you can see, there is more functional connectivity in the brain, which shows that art has positively influenced them.
For our documentary, we focused on how art is beneficial to our health.
For our experiment, we did 2 activities akin to our second source.
The first activity was observing art, and the second activity was creating art.
For our first activity, we visited the Contemporary Art Museum and the Cincinnati Art Museum and observed the art there.
And then for our second activity, we decided to follow along with a Bob Ross painting since he's known for his soothing aura.
During our controlled experiment, we ourselves found that practicing versus observing helped more, but both had a positive impact on our state of well-being.
Our Ashford site that you see here is credible because it is a university-controlled study. The article was written in 2017, which is recent. The site has a 2018 copyright as well, showing that the site is still regularly being updated.
Our second source from journalsplus.org is reliable because all of the authors are affiliated with departments of neurology, museums, psych-gerontology, neuroradiology, and hospitals. It was written on July 1st, 2014, and is also relevant to our topic of interest. The scope and purpose of this article is to inform the reader about the experiments they've conducted and the effects of art on the human brain. This website is also where we got our scans from in Scene 1.
Our third source has a similar finding in that it tells of the positive results that come from practicing arts. All the authors are valid and work for respected institutes. The article is relevant, appears unbiased, and was published on January 8th, 2014. The scope and purpose of this article is to inform the reader about how the practice of the arts leads to beneficial symptoms in humans.
That's all, folks.